Hey everybody, I'm Church.
And I'm Joy.
And we're Tusicles Musicals. And we are still in Pride Month. We did not get a Pride bill, but we did see a show, Off-Broadway, a play, Joy. Our last video we said we were going to see more plays. I mean, this was already planned, but I just think that's nice. So, I guess it's Off-Broadway? Yes, it's Off-Broadway. Yeah.
At the Cherry Lane Theater, the Negro Ensemble Company
presented Lambs to Slaughter. The Cherry Lane Theater probably has to be on the cutest street in the entire world. The theater itself is not as cute, but the street that the theater is on is so cute. It's in the village. It's adorable. It's a black box theater.
Yeah,
kinda. And there were no assigned seats. You know what it was kind of giving, kind of like a chapel of like a small church-ish, kind of. Like, that's what it kind of reminded me of, like, a little bit. But, yeah. Joy, you want to give a synopsis of Lambs to Slaughter?
Okay, so Lambs to Slaughter is about this kid and his mother who are dealing with the loss of a son and a brother, and it's I don't know how to explain it. It's told through like poetry breaks,
kind of spoken word.
Like in between like the scenes, there's like poetry breaks by two of the characters, the living brother and the father
of the
deceased brother, and so it's about dealing with grief and dealing with you know, I guess, you know, like mostly grief, and
it's a whodunit.
It's a whodunit.
Yes.
Basically, the question the mother wants to know is who killed her son.
Right. And I'll tell you, when we find out who did it, minds were blown. At least my mind was blown. Yeah. I don't know about you.
I do like that it was a very small cast, a cast of 5.
5?
Yeah, the
4.
Mother, the brother, the father.
The neighbor.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
2 ladies and 2.
And the neighbor who is in the building.
We've neglected to say that we learned we have a friend in this show, a family friend in the show. And after the show, you know, she was talking to us and she let us know that this was actually like based on the life of the writer. So Khalil Kane, he's been everywhere probably. You've seen him, if you've seen him, this top right here.
There's a big
like
picture
on TV.
Oh,
thank you for that. On TV, he has those like hazel eyes. He's like, I don't know. If you've been around in the 90s, you've probably seen him on something or another. And you know what? This show actually was very 90s-ish to me, kind of 80s, like the vibes it got. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was.
Hip hop.
Yeah. But it's actually like based off of his life.
That reminds me.
In a way. Like, not in a way, it was based off of his life, which is actually kind of tragic. But I don't know what were beefed up for the story or anything, but I think the main gist of it is, you know, part of his life. Our hookup, our plug in the show, Zadiaga Feza. Yeah. It was just so special to see her because she's been working for like a long time. She was very excited, you know, to have us at the show, and
she didn't know we were coming.
Yeah, she didn't know we were coming, and she like probably one of my favorite memories of her was it a Thanksgiving?
Perhaps
it might have been a Thanksgiving. She was over at our home, and we learned she didn't she's never seen the movie Rent, which is like to join out. Like, what do you mean you haven't seen the movie Rent? Familiar with the music, like via the the Broadway cast recorder, but had never seen the movie. And Joy and I just thought that was like unacceptable. So she actually watched that movie with us and let us sing along. She's a great singer, by the way, phenomenal singer. Our family was a little disappointed that she was not able to sing in the show, but she did have kind of like a little spoken wordy kind of like bit in there towards the end. But yeah, she didn't sing. Let us sing along with her like off key, and like we just loved her forever. But so we're so happy. And she said that there were Broadway people coming. Yeah, it's okay. Broadway people like coming to check out the show. So I'm very excited to see where this show is gonna go because
especially when it gets a budget,
right? Because I think
that's why. Oh, sorry. When we filled out the things and it's like repeat attend or not, and I'm like, yes, I'll repeat attend, especially if it gets a bigger budget. I would love to see what they do with that.
Different venue,
I think it could be fantastic.
So we're using now our Broadway Broads show pads that help us log our thoughts on these. These are so handy. I love it actually. One of the standout moments of the show for me was there's this like dream sequence.
I wrote that down too.
Did you? Oh, twinsies. the way in which okay. Like, so it progressed so like naturally, like fluidly. You almost kind of you didn't know it was a dream until this like a part of the dream like happens, and then you go, okay, this is not real. But like the way it like flows into it, like all I'm gonna say is you're gonna want some ice cream and waffles. Like I don't know. Like
our family didn't realize that it was a dream sequence. They were so confused as to what happened. Like why would this happen in the show? And we were like, you can't tell. Like the lights changed. Like, I said it was. So he did something very out of character for the character, so I knew.
Right. The he in question was played by Tyrese Hill, who is also an actor.
He does a lot of TV.
This is his first stage production.
He did really great.
Theater? Like first like theater work, and he was really, 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 really good as
That's how you know he's an actor when they go from screen and they come back and they come to the stage. Not come back, but they try to stage. That lets me know that they want to work on their craft. And
he was really good.
It's one thing to do something with like a million takes, but to do a whole full show.
Right.
I also said one of the standout moments of the show is I can't tell you because then it'll ruin it, but there's a big reveal.
The whodunit?
A whodunit, and I was like, I didn't see that coming. So I said that was a standout moment because you just are like, wow, what happens after that just really like beefs up everyone's like performances.
Yes,
like,
it gets really intense after that.
Yeah, so I
mean the whole show was intense, but it really like amps up, right? After that. Standout performances, of course, I put Adiaga Feza because she did in the words of our mother and godmothers, a Viola Davis snot cry, which she did. And also I put Tyrese Hill because I just loved him as Emmy. He was hard headed.
I said the band.
Ooh,
there is a band that you can see they're off to the side. It was very loud, but they played very well.
Yes. Yes. Shout outs to the band, yeah.
There's a part where after intermission they start playing What's Going On. What's going on? And everyone was really like digging it and stuff like that. So that was it.
Claps to the band. I should have the band. Yeah. Also, I will say, the show was a bit long.
Yes.
It was meant to start at 8, but it started way after that.
I do think they could trim off at least 15-20 minutes. I felt some things
got a little repetitive.
That need to happen. I think if it was shorter, it'd be a much more harder hit.
Right.
It was shorter.
And then we had a 15-minute
intermission, which made it even longer.
Yeah.
Which they do need the intermission. I would say it's a very emotional show.
Mm-hmm.
So they do need it. But
and it's only 4 of them on on the stage. So there's a lot of talking, and I can see why they would need that like break. But the show itself felt like kind of long.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we mind a long show. I mean, Paradise Square, right? We like Paradise Square, and that's pretty long still.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Also, special memories. I put Adiaga, who plays what was her name in the show? It doesn't even say. I don't think. I can't remember her name.
It doesn't say. No, it has to say.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Joan.
Joan, thank you. This is a part in the show she's eating popcorn and like it just cracked me up her eating that popcorn. And after
it's real popcorn.
Yeah, at the end of the show she was like, they have the best popcorn. It has like a cheese like a I don't know, the seasoning of the popcorn, the flavoring of the popcorn is like a cheese. And she's like, it's so good. So she's not acting when she's eating that popcorn and enjoying it. Like that just made me laugh. Any special memories for you?
No, I didn't put any special memories down. Just it's always nice to just go to shows with a big group of people, especially when you're supporting, work by like people of color and people like you and family. So yeah, I would say if you do go see Slams to the Slaughter, you should
Lambs to Slaughter.
What'd I say?
You said Slams to the Slaughter.
Oh no, my face is jumping.
Not a picture.
If you do go see Lambs to Slaughter, you might want to get there early so you're front in line so you have your pick of the seats. Because it is open seating and it was kind of a mess. We did stop at the bathroom first because we were waiting in line for quite some time to get in, and it was very breezy that day.
Oh my god!
They could have let us in the lobby, but yeah, be first so you can get your pick of seats. You're gonna want to sit straight on towards and not the side because our godmother said her neck was hurt from looking because she was on the side, and like the seats are made like an L. So,
and Joy and I was sitting in the way back.
Which is if you're short and you're sitting in the last row and there are people in front of you, your view will be blocked. So if you are smaller, if you have vision issues, you're gonna want to sit in the front.
Right.
I would tell them that you do have vision issues. I think they would be pretty accommodating to that.
Yeah.
But it was a full house, which is good, and I didn't know.
Right. And there's quite a bit to see. I mean, the stage is very small and it's set low.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a nice set to look at. It's like a couch, just like a living room setup. Mm-hmm. It's cute.
Mm-hmm. Not really much moves in and out. They move a chair around to kind of change the scenery. Mm-hmm. So, but that's it.
And that paper bag for shopping.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is real. Is it? Were they meant to be in New York? Do you know? I think so, right? Yes, they were.
It's Harlem.
Yeah, they were Harlem because in New York we don't get plastic bags anymore, so that was realistic. Yeah. You gotta have paper bags, and you gotta bring your reusable bags. Anywho,
I would love to see the show get the Spring Awakening treatment. Ooh. Pull the mics out, but they use the mics for the spoken.
Yeah,
the poetry part.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I don't know. Yeah, I like the show.
I enjoyed it. We do need to see more plays.
We do. Every time I see it, I was like,
we should at least see one play.
Okay. One play what? A month?
We can try.
Okay.
Anybody want to support? I'll see in the one play in my habit. But yeah. Because I feel like when the Tonys come around, when the plays show up, we're like, mm-hmm. Like the last big play we saw on Broadway was that Eclipse.
No, we saw Chicken and Biscuits.
All right. Well, they didn't go to the Tonys.
Also, we saw For Color Girls.
Oh, true. For Color Girls was represented at the Tonys, but Chicken and Biscuits wasn't, which is crazy.
It's a play. They don't have to perform. So
yeah, they didn't get no nominations.
They closed very early
into their run. Boo. Yeah. Go see Lance of Slaughter
at the Cherry Lane Theater.
Cherry Lane Theater. If you want an adventure, go downtown to the Village.
Bye.
Bye.